Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is John Connolly, and we have a special singles title bout for you today. We have HOH defending his Deadeye Global title for the first time against this man, Sinister. And Sinister, if you do not know who this is, let me just say that this man goes by the nickname the Soul Reaper. And yeah, you can see that doesn't spell someone who has nice and kind intentions. And Sinister, 225 pounds from Las Vegas, Nevada. And if I also add one thing, he's traditionally a deathmatch wrestler. He's competed in more death matches than he's competed in actual wrestling matches. So like, this match being in singles, no stipulation here. This is, one might say he might be out of his element in this match, but Sinister coming here as the first challenger to HOH's global title, he's gonna have to prove that he can compete in every facet of the game, and it's gonna be one hell of a task against HOH. That's no easy opponent. Now Sinister in the ring, waiting his opponent, and the man he's looking to take the Deadeye Global title from HOH. I hear the blues of the crowd. They are not a fan of this man as HOH coming out to the ring. HOH 232 pounds, goes by the top dog leader of the pound, and you can't really see them. The pound are not here with him. Ahmad Black, DeMarco Gordon, those guys are not with him here. They're not with him here today. HOH coming out here by himself. HOH defending his Deadeye Global title for the first time when he won it a few months ago in a Club Fantasy Gauntlet match to crown the first global champion. I don't know about Club Fantasy, but it seems that HOH is willing to defend this title everywhere. He's willing to take this title around the world, and he started it here in SuperDry, defending the title against Sinister. And I wonder if the pressure of being a champion is going to get to HOH, because this is a second championship that he has, and I wonder if being a champion and expecting to hold this title with pride is going to get to him. But let's go to the ring, for the ring announcer is going to announce both men that are competing in this match.
The challenger from Las Vegas, Nevada, he is the Soul Reaper, Sinister. The champion from Ann Arbor, Nigeria, he is the top dog. He is your current Deadeye Global Champion. This is HOH.
And you can see from the reactions from the crowd, they clearly have a favorite, and HOH, he's not well liked. But now it's time for the moment. The first ever title defense of the Deadeye Global title is on as the bell is rung. And as I was saying before, HOH having to deal with the pressure of being a champion. He knows there's something to fight for here. Usually fights for bragging rights. Now he has to fight to defend his championship, and just coming off a loss against Jordan Sykes, you gotta feel, how does that affect him? There's now both men in the ring here. HOH sizing up his opponent, and Sinister already coming out strong here, saying he's gonna kill him, and HOH says, okay, you know what, bring it. Now Sinister with a forearm. HOH returning his own forearm. This seems both men are going immediately out the gates here with forearms. Because HOH, he's very feisty, not one for wasted movement. Is now going for an Irish Whip here. Sinister reverses the Irish Whip. No, spoke too soon. HOH reverses it into the corner. He goes, no. Sinister out of the way, and a beautiful high kick. Sinister still on the apron here. Back into the ring he goes. HOH still wobbly from that kick. Already rocked in the early goings, and Sinister with an elbow. Now Sinister with his double spring into a crossbody, into a pin. Quick cover here. What's he gonna do? One? Only a count of one. Sinister managing to only muster a count of one, and already forcing HOH to the outside. This has been a good start from Sinister. Quick start from both men, and Sinister getting the upper hand here. Now goes to the outside, still on the apron, and a beautiful running knee off the apron for Sinister, and he's not done. Back into the ring here, off the ropes, beautiful plancha from Chris Sinister. And Chris Sinister immediately coming out fast-paced from the start of this match. He's looking to overwhelm HOH. It seems that's what the game plan is here. Now Chris Sinister throwing HOH back into the ring. HOH back to his feet, going at the apron. No, Chris Sinister catches him with a blow here. Going for a tornado DDT. No, HOH throws him off. Chris Sinister charges at HOH. Oh my God, with a stun gun and a neck breaker. And HOH immediately ending that surge of offense from Chris Sinister, not even giving time. And you can see that aggressiveness and hard-headedness coming out to play with a stomp. With those stomps on Chris Sinister, and now HOH sending Chris Sinister into the corner and a clothesline. Let's get Irish whip. No, Chris Sinister reverses off the ropes, goes HOH, ducks a clothesline. HOH again, ducks a clothesline again, off the ropes, and a big shoulder tackle. And HOH ducks the lariat. Oh, going for here. Oh, he has him. Super Collider from HOH here. He calls that the Super Collider. Looking to end this match immediately. Count of 2. No, only a count of 2. I can see both men already going at it in the early goings of this match. And HOH, you can see, HOH finds it hard to respect people. Thinks you need to earn his respect in the ring before he can show you anything like that. You can see with those kicks, and oh God, he's pissed HOH off. Chris Sinister with a forearm there and barely phasing HOH, and HOH returns his own forearm, sends him rocking into the corner. Now HOH taking his time here with multiple forearms. HOH, you can see he's had a resurgence in his career, changed his style up. Took 2022 off. I was going for something here. No, sends it to the corner. Chris Sinister now into a pin here. Finding an opening. Chris Sinister here. O'Connor roll. No. Only a count of 2. Almost stole the win here. Became the champion. Off the ropes was Chris Sinister. HOH once again going for another Super Collider. No, Chris Sinister. I managed to get out of the way. And Chris Sinister off the ropes here, not letting up with this offense. And oh, huge running high knee. What's going for here? Oh, and a beautiful headlock driver, I'm going to call that. Only a count of 2. And as I was saying before, Chris Sinister managed to get the offense. HOH changing his style around, has had a new approach to how he's taking wrestling. Trained under Igarashi in the pound sect in Japan, as Chris Sinister dropping a huge knee on HOH. And enough about HOH. You can see Chris Sinister taking it to HOH here. Not treated as the favorite in this match with a huge chop. And oh, HOH toughing out the chop and another chop. And HOH asking for more. It's not phasing him. And oh, Chris Sinister ends that immediately with a knee to the midsection. And oh, just slams him on the apron. Slam on the apron. And Chris Sinister has had He's finally had some offensive control in this match, and is that going to be a constant in the match? Is Chris Sinister going to keep dominating HOH? Contrary to what people believe, is Chris Sinister on the top rope here, going for something here, looking for a clothesline, but HOH catches him with a blow to the midsection, and HOH wants this. Oh, Bone Smasher Saito from HOH. Calls that the Bone Smasher Saito, dropping him on the neck. That has to be it. No, only a count of 2. By HOH with that pin attempt. And HOH has finally gotten the upper hand here, as you can see Chris Sinister just managed to pull himself to the ropes. And now what's HOH going for here? Oh, HOH, oh my God, it has him draped against the ropes and just beating at the chest. This is not pretty. Oh my God, you can see the crowd are not appreciative of this. This is not pretty to look at. And HOH, you can say what he does in the ring, it's not pretty. That's what he says he's been taught to do. Don't try to make it look pretty, just try to make it look effective. Make it look hard, make it hurt. And HOH is indeed putting on the hurt against Chris Sinister with a slow approach.
Expected better, man. Come on.
You can see trash talking Chris Sinister, saying he expects better, and now knee to the midsection, and oh, with a suplex. Now into the pin here. 1, 2, no, only a count of 2. And like I said, HOH took a year off, went to Japan, trained under Hitoshi Igarashi of Wave, trained in the pound sect of Japan, and honed his craft, became more aggressive and with a big boot. You can see calling Chris Sinister weak. That is the new approach to his game. Aggressiveness. He does not show any mercy in the ring, as now he has this wrist lock, chin lock here. I'm just going to call it a chin lock here on Chris Sinister. Chris Sinister might have no choice but to tap out, as no, I spoke too soon. Chris Sinister managed to roll out of the way. No, going for a knee there. HOH managing to reverse into a back suplex. No, Chris Sinister with a kick to the midsection. You can see this strike combination ending with a kick and a super kick. And HOH is still not phased here. HOH going for a discus lariat. No, Chris Sinister ducks the lariat. What's going to happen here? No, bicycle knee. Chris Sinister off the ropes. He goes. HOH still on his feet. Catches him, goes for something. Chris Sinister reverses it into a satellite DDT. Hooks the leg. 1, 2, new champion, ladies and gentlemen. No, Chris Sinister managing to only get a 2 count. And you can see the punishment that he's been suffering, and now returning it tenfold to HOH, and the crowd is unglued. They have a favorite, and Chris Sinister is fired up. Chris Sinister is looking to become the new Deadeye Global Champion. And now Chris Sinister has HOH in the corner here, possibly going for something. And now just taking it slow, taking times to breathe with these punches here. I wouldn't say that's a smart thing, trying to slow down the pace, but it seems Chris Sinister, that's the approach he wants to take. With these blows here in the corner, unrelenting from Chris Sinister. He's not done on. Another close fist in the corner, and another close fist by Chris Sinister. He now has HOH on the top rope. Chris Sinister looking for something here. And what's he looking for? Chris Sinister on the top rope, possibly looking for a high risk, high reward. No, HOH managing to push him off. And HOH, you can see staggered on the top rope, is looking for something. What's he going for here? Oh, HOH. HOH looking for a moonsault. No, Chris Sinister out of the way. Chris Sinister in the corner here. HOH on all fours. A Bankai, no. Chris Sinister was looking for a Bankai here. HOH picking him up, possibly looking for a bone meal. No, Chris Sinister out of the way. Oh, and a roundhouse kick. And now Chris Sinister fired up. He's going for something here. Off springboard. No, caught into a javelin. HOH catches him into a javelin. Holy shit. And HOH is fired up here. Possibly looking for something once again. HOH off the corner and another javelin. Hooks the leg. This has to be it. 2. No. Only a count of 2. And somehow Chris Sinister kicks out. And HOH once again fired up, looking to end this. He's looking to end this. Oh, HOH blows to the midsection here. That's Chris Sinister in the corner. What's happening? Oh, and then HOH is just kneeing Chris Sinister in the midsection. You see that power on display now, possibly going for a bone meal once again. No, Chris Sinister, electric chair position here. Chris Sinister managed to fight out into a poison rana. Chris Sinister, bicycle knee. This has to be it. Falls into the cover, New champion, 2, 3, no. HOH just managing to kick out. You can see Chris Sinister does not believe it. He does not believe that HOH is still in this. But HOH is not about to lose his first title defense. And Chris Sinister with a beautiful missile drop kick from the middle rope. And HOH staggering to his feet in the corner. And Chris Sinister hyping up the crowd. You're looking for something. And once again with another knee to the corner. What's Chris Sinister looking for? To the outside, going to the top rope, and I think he's looking for a maneuver called the Bankai, possibly looking for that double stomp, and indeed he was. No, HOH is managing to roll out immediately, and once again another Bone Smasher Saito. And HOH immediately going back. What's he going for here? Oh, HOH into the dog collar. And dog collar from HOH. That rear naked choke. That rear naked choke he used to become the Deadeye Global Champion. He has Chris Sinister locked into it. Dog collar locked in. Chris Sinister nowhere to go. The ropes nowhere in sight. And Chris Sinister has to tap. And HOH with a successful defense as he puts away Chris Sinister. You can see the crowd do not like that outcome one bit, but HOH with a successful first title defense as he puts away Chris Sinister, and you can't knock Chris Sinister. That was one hell of a match. Chris Sinister out of his element, but he put on one hell of a show, one hell of a fight against HOH, who many consider the favorite today. But HOH still coming out the victor here, as expected. And what a match to begin the reign of HOH's Deadeye Global Champion. Ladies and gentlemen, I've been John Conley, and it's been an honor calling this match. And I hope you have a good evening.
Hey, get up. Get up.
HOH calling Chris Sinister into
Come on,
the ring.
get in the ring. Get in the ring.
I don't know why he's doing this. This is very uncharacteristic of HOH.
You did it good. Come on, everybody. Give it up for Chris Sinister.
HOH is showing respect to Chris Sinister. That is a good move here.
Yeah.
That is really uncharacteristic, but it's really nice of HOH to show respect. Wait, what? What? The lights have gone out. What's happening? Huh? What? Oh my God! It's a pound! It's the pound! Ahmad Black and DeMarco Thornton! What the hell? Wait, HOH has Chris Sinister on his shoulders! HOH! Bone move from HOH! Oh my God! Oh, and you know, like I said, uncharacteristic. It was never like HOH should do that. That was all a ploy. And HOH leaving Chris Sinister to the dogs, to the wolves, to pick at the scraps. And you can see DeMarco Thornton just going at Chris Sinister. This is despicable. And Ahmad Black in the corner here. Come on, oh my God, with a DBL. It's despicable from these men. Come on. Despicable, just beating up on a poor defenseless man. Just went through a hell of a war and you decide to just beat him up for no reason. Come on. Despicable. What is this? And now just circling over to pray. The pound, oh my God! Double team maneuver there, wiping out a defenseless Chris Sinister. This is despicable.
I'm going to keep this short and I'm going to keep this sweet. What you're seeing are the three most dangerous men in wrestling today. What you're seeing is a collective of killers. To my right, we have Ahmad Black, Southside Sinister, King of Cats, whatever you want to call him. And to my left, we got the Wild Dog, DeMarco Thornton. We are the pound. No quarter for the weak. No mercy. It's open season and everybody's on the menu. Contest us if you dare.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's a shame to end it on a sour note, but my name's been John Conley and I've enjoyed commentating this match, and finally I can say good night. Wait, I thought the feed was cut, but it seems we're back. It seems somebody's coming out. Oh my God, it's JC Ablin! It's JC Ablin! What is he doing out here? I thought the feed was cut and it was over, but no, JC Ablin coming out here. What's he doing out here? I was not expecting this. The pound had just laid out Chris Sinister and JC Ablin coming out to the ring immediately. And you can see they're still in the ring here, like nobody's expecting this. Because the crowd is unglued for JC Ablin. JC Ablin coming out to face these three men. What's going on? What's happening? I don't think this is wise of JC Ablin. They just finished beating up a poor man here. I don't know what's happening. And wait, the pound. Ahmad and DeMarco have left the ring. HOH and JC Ablin are face to face here.
Enjoy the moment. I'm gonna see you soon.
And HOH walking out of the ring says he'll see JC soon. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I think that might be it. Like I said, my name's been John Conley. Pleasure commentating this match, and hope you have a good night, ladies and gentlemen.
You know, I noticed you following me. Come over here, I don't bite. I want to send a message to somebody anyway. Tracy Avalon, I know you're feeling like a hero. You're feeling sweet, giddy. You have a title opportunity. I commend you for coming out there. But I gotta say, you're a fool. I hope you know what you got yourself into, because you better bring your A game for our match. Because if there's one thing I don't have, it's mercy. I'm gonna kill you, man. Better be ready. Because I'm gonna hurt you.